So what are you doing today?
So I have an appointment with my doctor,
Mhm.
and so I just had a baby not too long ago, and so I had my follow-up appointment, and asked me how I was doing, and I let her know, and then she suggested that I maybe want to make an appointment to talk to somebody about how I'm feeling.
And how long ago did you have a baby?
Um, let's see, my 6-week appointment was a couple, maybe like about 9 months old.
So 9 months old.
Yes.
And so how have you been feeling?
Pretty shitty. Pretty shitty. So, and it's not me. I'm not like this. I don't normally feel this way. I don't want to get up. I don't want to. I don't take care of my kids. I don't. I didn't sign up for this. And I go to bed at night, and I wake up in the morning, or when I'm in bed, and I say I'm gonna have a good day the next day, and I just don't. I don't wanna. I don't want to be a mom. I don't want to be a mom. And I don't know why I don't want to be a mom, because I want to be a mom, but I just don't want to. It cries, and I don't want it to cry. I feel like I've lost everything. And I didn't feel this way when I had my last baby. And now this isn't me. I'm a happy person. I like to do things. I like to go places. I like to spend time with my kids. I had a job. I was smart. And I'm miserable. And I can't not be miserable. And I don't know what to, I don't know why I feel like this. I've never felt like this.
Never felt like this. Even so you haven't felt like this even when you weren't pregnant or like after your pregnancies or
Never.
so there hasn't been any other instances of
Not feeling like I feel now.
Okay.
No. I'm just like, I don't want to get up. I don't want to take a shower. I don't want to go to the store. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do anything. But I know I want to do stuff because I've never been like this.
Mhm.
You know, I have friends. I go out. I go places. I had a job. I like spending time with my husband. And now I don't. I want to crawl under a rock and stay there.
Mhm. So it's like a lack of motivation.
I'm tired all the time. I don't want to eat. I just cry constantly, just cry, and I don't know why I'm crying, which makes me cry more. Um, I'm just done, but I'm not like done. Like I don't want you to think I'm gonna like kill myself because I don't. That's not it. It's more like I just want to climb back into bed, put the covers over my head, and disappear from the world for a little while.
And how's your sleep?
I don't sleep. I think I toss and turn all night. I mean, baby gets up every 2 hours, so I'm pretty sure like that doesn't help. But and then the other ones get up at the crack of dawn. But I can't. I don't sleep. No, and the whole time I think about how I just like I want it to stop. I want to break. Like I want to break. I want to be able to like time out and just stop the world for a little while. I don't know what I would do. It's not this.
Not this. Do you have any social supports? You mentioned your husband. Does he play a role? Is he involved?
Yes, but he doesn't get it. Like he'll say, "I don't know what's the matter with you. Like, get up, take a shower, eat. What's wrong with you? You just sit around all day." I don't. He doesn't get it. He doesn't. So that makes me cry, and I don't know. And then we just fight because I'm miserable. I know I'm miserable, but I can't not be miserable. I don't know how to not be miserable. Does that make sense? Like I don't know how to not feel like this. And I don't feel like this. This isn't me. This isn't how I'm supposed to feel. I know this. That's not me. It's not me.
What would it look like for you if you didn't feel this way?
I would be up. You know, I used to go to the gym. I used to hang out with my friends. I used to take their kids to the park. I used to like clean the house. I used to put on makeup. I used to care about myself, about my home, about I was social. I just don't want to do anything. I don't want to do anything besides just nothing. And then I just cry. And I don't stop crying. All I do is cry.
Is there anything that kind of triggers, is there anything in particular that triggers the crying, or um, does it just kind of come out of the blue? Is it, you know, a certain like emotion, or um, a certain
I don't know. And I just,
feeling?
well, I feel terrible because I wasn't like this. I wasn't even like this through my pregnancy.
Hmm.
And then I had this baby, and I don't want anything to do with it.
Hmm.
And it's not that it's a bad baby, it's a fine baby. I just, like, something happened when I had this baby that just, like, turned my world upside down. I don't, and I'm just, I don't know, struggling.
Are there other people? So you mentioned that your husband doesn't really understand. Are there other people that you could maybe reach out to? You had mentioned that before you had you like would go out with your friends. Would you feel comfortable kind of reaching out to them to?
I'm so embarrassed.
Yourself?
So
Okay.
embarrassed. I mean, I think, like, I've tried, I mean, they have kids,
Mhm.
and they just, I don't know. I don't know if they've ever felt this way. I mean, to say that, like, I could give a shit less about my kids or that I don't care to get up, like, I feel horrible feeling like this. Um, but I can't snap out of it. Like, I keep telling myself, just snap out of it. Tomorrow's going to be a different day. You're going to get up, you're going to take a shower, you're going to have a good day, you're going to do something. And then I get up. And then I feed people, and then I go back to bed. I'm done. I don't do anything.
So you're feeling really stuck,
I'm beyond stuck.
beyond stuck,
I'm
really in a rut. And this has been going on for, you said, about 9 months since the
Yeah,
baby's been born.
yeah.
It's affected your sleep,
I don't eat, I don't sleep.
yeah, your appetite. You're not really loving or really liking even some of the things that you used to like bring you joy in the
Yeah,
past.
I mean, it's one of those fake it till you make it, right? So I'm like, great, I'm nice and friendly and good with my kids, but I just don't want to spend time with them. I don't want to. Yeah, nothing makes. I've never felt like this. I don't care about anything. And I want to because I remember that I didn't always feel this way. I just don't know how to not feel this way.
That's so frustrating. So we talked about like support. Um, what are some other like? Is there anything that you kind of enjoy doing? I mean, right now it seems like you're kind of, you mentioned your routine is kind of get up, make sure everybody else is attended to, and then kind of crawl back into bed. Um, is there any other element that's added to your routine every day, or is that pretty much it? Is there like anything else, or?
I don't know. I feel like it's just hard. I keep thinking that, like, maybe when, like, it's just the beginning couple of months, and maybe if I could just get through the hump of like getting myself back together. Like, I know my hormones are completely out of whack. Like, I know that my life's turned upside down. Like, just keep waiting until tomorrow comes. That maybe tomorrow will be the day that I'll just feel better.
Does it, if you could wake up tomorrow and someone waved a magic wand while you were sleeping and everything kind of went back to normal, what would that look or feel like to you?
So every night when I go to bed, I like pray that when the morning comes, I will get up and I will just like this heaviness that's on my chest will just be gone, and I will be able to get up, feed the kids, throw them in the car, drop them wherever they have to go to the gym for a little while, pick them up, do, clean up the house a little, play with my kids, take them to the playground, take a shower, make dinner, like laugh, have fun, have family time. Like that's what I want. I just want to be happy again. That's every day. That's all I want is just to be happy again.
So it seems, so what I'm hearing is it seems like there's kind of a lot of, you're just kind of at like a monotone
That's it.
kind of.
That's exactly how I'm feeling.
There's not a lot of highs and there's not a lot of lows. You're just kind of,
I'm just existing.
you're just existing. It's really frustrating.
And I never felt like this.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this isn't me. And so I think that's what's hard is that I don't know how to get out of it. I don't know if I'm just supposed to wait it out. And then when I went to the doctor, I just thought like maybe this is normal. Like, I don't know, after you have one kid, maybe this is just how you feel. And so if I just wait it out, but she suggested that I come and see if there's a way to, I don't know, talk about it. I don't know. Is it normal? Should I feel this way? Can I feel like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. And you said, just to reiterate, you said there weren't any symptoms. This is your second child?
It is.
Okay. And you didn't experience any sadness, melancholy,
I don't remember feeling like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I mean, I remember it being hard because my life changed, but never feeling like I'm so down. So, like you said, like so done, I'm a monotone, like nothing matters.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I've been sitting here, I just want to cry. Who does that? Who just sits somewhere and wants to cry?
Yeah, it must be frustrating to have all that emotion kind of right at the surface there, so accessible
All the time.
all the time. Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, kind of where's your sadness right now?
Like an 8. I live in an 8.
You live in an 8. That's a hard place to be.
I used to be at like a 3.
Mm-hmm.
I live in an 8. And I don't see any light at the other end. Like I don't, nothing. I've taken a shower.
Mm-hmm.
My husband will say, just get up, take a shower, push yourself, force yourself. I do it. I stand in the shower and I cry. Who does that? I stand in the shower and cry. We go places. I try to make it better. Think about how hard I try.
You don't find that sort of, I don't want to say encouragement, but you don't find that sort of advice helpful.
He doesn't get it. He doesn't understand. He thinks that like I'm just being lazy, or that I'm tired, or that I don't know. He doesn't get that I don't want to feel like this. I don't want to just sit around. I don't want to be miserable. I don't want to stay in bed. Who would want to live like this?
What would you need from him, maybe, since he is your most direct, kind of most easily accessible source of support?
I would love for him to not be at work 14 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
He's gone before we get up in the morning. He doesn't come home until after the kids go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
So I can just have some time for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want.
Little space.
Yeah, I mean, I love my kids, but there's so many days where I just want to like pack my stuff, just go.